Well, this here is the all new Tata Punch. A lot of buyers say that this car resembles a mini SUV, and some of them think that this car actually is a miniature version of the Nexon, while others feel that this car really is a raised hatchback. So, in this video, we'll talk about some pros, some cons, and talk about why you should consider buying the Punch if you're in the market for a car which starts from about 7 lakh rupees and goes all the way up to about 11 lakh rupees. First up, let's talk about the best bits. Styling. Give this car a close look and you'll realize that this car borrows heavily from the much bigger and much more expensive Tata Harrier and Tata Safari. A lot of intricate design has been copied over from those cars and it does look very good, especially from the face on. This car resembles a miniature version of the Harrier. See it from side profile and you see a very balanced look, and you can also see the high ground clearance which gives this car some credibility as an SUV. The back end of the design also looks very cool. When this car is on the road, it definitely will turn heads and mark you separately from a sea of other hatchbacks or compact SUVs. Safety and technology. When you move inside the cabin of this car, you'll really see the amount of technology on offer, and you'll really like the 5-star crash test safety rating, making it one of the most safest cars available on sale in India. What you'll also like is the fact that when you shut the doors, you get a very reassuring thud, which really gives you a sense of great confidence when you travel in this car with your entire family. Buyers will also appreciate the touchscreen design, which really is seamless and connects very well with Apple's CarPlay as well as Android Auto, and you'll also like the other features, especially the sound system inside the car. Space is more than adequate, and if you are a chauffeur-driven buyer, then definitely you'll appreciate the backseat experience because of the loads of space as well as headroom on offer. So, safety, technology as well as comfort is another strong point of the Tata Punch. Ride comfort. It's not only the space inside the cabin and the rear seats, it's also the way the Tata Punch rides. Tata engineers really have done a fantastic job with the suspension tuning of this car. In fact, it doesn't feel like you're driving around in a small and compact SUV. It feels like you're riding around in a much bigger car. This car's suspension soaks in the bumps without any fuss whatsoever, and stability at higher speeds also is very good, making it a very ideal long-distance runner. So if you enjoy traveling with your entire family on the highway, you'll truly enjoy the interiors of the Tata Punch as well as the suspension, which is very comfortable as well as reassuring. Now let's talk about some weaknesses. Engine performance. While the 1.2-litre petrol engine is decent and adequate in terms of outright power delivery, it just feels a little weak at the lower end of its power band, which means you'll really have to rev it up to get it going, and that is something which can get a little annoying in the city. Yes, the AMT automatic gearbox does make life a little better when you're driving it in the city, and it's definitely the gearbox we'll recommend over the 5-speed manual. But that said, even the AMT isn't really ideal because it does suffer a little bit from those jhatkas, those lurches, and that's something which buyers won't appreciate. So the engine and gearbox could have been slightly better, and maybe Tata should have even given you the option of a diesel like they do on the Nexon and the Altroz. Fuel economy. While Tata Motors does claim a respectable figure for the fuel economy, this car pales in comparison to its rivals from Maruti Suzuki as well as Hyundai. Yes, a lot of buyers who are driving this car around only get figures in excess of about 12 or 13 kpl in the city, and on the highway around 15 kpl, which are decent in isolation, but again when you compare it with the main rival Maruti Suzuki's Ignis, these figures don't look that impressive. So these were the strengths and weaknesses of the Tata Punch. Overall, if you're in the market for a city car and you want something different from the usual, you want a car which offers you the SUV-like stance and high-set seats and on-road presence, but don't want to spend too much cash, then this is a great overall package for you. The 1.2 petrol is decent in terms of performance and ideal for the city, and the AMT gearbox definitely makes life easy when you drive it in the city. Check it out at a dealership near you, and if you have enjoyed watching this video, do like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.